Hello, this is Mindy from The Weekend Gardener, and today I'm going to showcase a product by Buzzy. Now the other day I was in the store at the local home improvement center, and I saw this really neat project to do with kids. And it included the soil mixture and the seeds. And again, this is made from Buzzy. But I would like to caution you on a project like this. And if you may notice, this container doesn't have any drainage holes. And I always preach about making sure that you have drainage holes and putting drainage material inside the container so that you can get rid of any excess water and you don't drown the plants. While this product doesn't have drainage holes in it, I'm going to plant it according to the directions that were on the package. So just keep that in mind. If I had to do this over again, I would have put drainage material and possibly drilled holes in the bottom. But this would be an okay project to do if you're going to keep it on the inside. Just make sure that you check the soil moisture before you water. So, in the kit, you get the soil medium, which is like this, and I'm going to show you how to turn it from this brick into a planting medium, and the seeds. And in this particular kit, this is black-eyed Susan mix. And inside this container, I have the planting medium, and I'm going to take it out and show you what it looks like when it's ready to use, and then I'm going to show you how to get it to that point. What you're going to do is it sort of looks like peat moss a little bit, and that's what it actually is peat moss. But if you're not familiar with it, that's why I said it's sorta. And you're just going to break it up and put it inside the container. Now when you prepare this disc to get it to this point, I will give you a tip. It goes much faster if you are able to break the disc up. So I'm going to put this planting medium disc inside my container of water, and I'm going to kind of hold it down a little bit, and then when I can, I'm going to start breaking it up, pulling it apart like that, and that will help speed up the process. And I'm going to break it up also. And once it is become like soil, like this, then you can start putting it in the container. And kids love this because they get dirty and just have a great time. Now you're going to continue with this process. And in this project, they really don't give you enough planting medium to fill it up to a level that I prefer, but you can fill it up pretty close. Alright, once you have removed all the planting medium from your water container, the next step in the process is to plant the seeds. Now, this kit does not give you any directions whatsoever on how deep to plant the seeds. So you just have to kind of look at the size of the seeds and use your best judgment. Remember, very small seeds need to be planted on the surface with just a slight little bit of soil sprinkled on, 1/4 of an inch or less. Larger seeds, such as this seed right here, and I'll actually put it on the table because it's a little hard to see with my hands. That's the size of the black-eyed Susan seed. So I'm going to plant that a little bit deep, just enough essentially to make sure that the seed is covered. And I have a little bit of my planting medium in my container, so that's what I'm actually going to use. To cover up the seeds. Now, if you have some little impatient gardeners like I do, you can speed up the germination process in a couple of ways. You can put a little pane of glass over the top. If you have younger kids, make sure that they don't knock it over. You can put the container in a clear plastic bag and close it up. Or you can put clear plastic over the top. Poke a few little holes in it with a pen just so that that excess water has a way of evaporating out. Only do this if you are going to put this container in a location that does not receive direct sunlight. Because if it is in direct sunlight, you will cook your seeds and you won't get any type of germination rate. It'll be very disappointing for the new gardeners. If you're going to put it outside though, make sure that this planting medium remains evenly moist. And in 5 to 7 days, you should begin to see some little green heads peeking through this planting medium. So give this project a try. Even though it's got some negatives, it's got a lot of positives. So until we meet in the garden again, this has been Mindy from the Weekend Gardener.